The video you're about to watch was recorded somewhere between the beginning of October and the middle of October. I did not post the video because I debated about posting this one. It's not my normal uplifting, encouraging, but this one is a little bit more transparent about how I've been feeling in this season. I hope by the end of it that you are still encouraged and know that you are not on this journey alone. So, here we go. Hey everyone, it is Celeste Jonay. I meant to do a video earlier this month, but it has been quite a month. I know I'm always getting on here and I'm encouraging everyone, but I'll tell you, I am kind of blah right now. Not horribly blah, but it's been a Murphy's Law kind of few weeks, but I'm hanging in there. And I've had to keep going through the process of releasing, allowing myself to cry, scream, shout, whatever it takes to just kind of let everything out. The acting has slowed down quite a bit. Kind of frustrated about not being booked, but I am still getting auditions. I have had a couple of callbacks, so it's moving along. I finally feel a little bit more settled in the new city, more and more, got my own place, and I think I've kind of told you all about that, but I don't know. Lately, I've just been feeling a little bit unsettled and a little razzled, for lack of a better word, and I'm so sorry. I keep feeling, I bit my lip today. Not fun. And look at my hair. It was one of those days, y'all. It was one of those days. I just have been a lot of frustrated lately. That definitely happens when you are trying to do something different, be somebody different, and being intentional about it. I kind of rambling a little bit today, but I just wanted to talk about that. I know, like I said, I get on a lot and I try to encourage and be uplifting, and I really am. I'm not like sad or depressed or anything like that. I'm just a lot of frustrated with everything. And I have been kicking myself about so many things, and I had to pull back and say, you know what? Yesterday is gone. There's nothing you can do about it. But as much as I tell myself that, and probably as much as you tell yourself that, it doesn't matter. It still doesn't lessen the pain or disappointment. And I'm changing, okay. Or necessarily lessen the pain or disappointment you may be experiencing. But it's okay. Because yesterday is gone and you can't do anything about it. I have to get up and remind myself every day that today's a brand new day. Whatever mistakes I've made, whatever poor choices I've made, I have the opportunity to revamp those and not stay in them. Because what happens is I get stuck mentally. I find myself in the wrong place emotionally, and I have to regroup. It impacts every area of my life, like it would impact every area of your life. And a lot of times we think we're doing okay, but it impacts. If something happens at work, it can impact you at home. Or something that may have happened 5 years ago, and maybe something comes up. You have to let stuff go and let it roll off your back. And I'm learning to do that more and more and more and let it go. I'm also learning not to take things as a disappointment. Just because I didn't get that part. Everything is for a reason. It just wasn't meant for me, and I have to take that. But at the same time, I'm asking myself, is there something I could have done differently or better? So I am growing in that as well. I'm seeing myself differently. I'm having an opportunity to work with other people and get feedback, and it's been really good. But that's part of my frustration. I, like I said, just past stuff coming up. And finally, I hit my wall on Saturday. And if you're watching this, yes, October. Okay, I had to think about it. I hit a wall on Saturday, the second Saturday of this month, October. And it was hard. I mean, I hit that wall hard. And I'll be honest, I had moments where, no, I had a moment Saturday morning where I just cried and cried and cried and just told the Lord, I'm tired. I'm tired. And just poured out everything I was feeling, everything that I was trying to hold together, that things that happened to me over the last, sorry, car passed by, but things that happened to me over the last year, good, not the good and the bad, more of the bad, challenges along the way, challenges with people, challenges with working, challenges with acting, challenges, just challenges. And I got to a point of thinking, why am I even trying? Why? Just asking myself, is it worth it? Do I quit? Do I give up? Do I go home? Do I pack my stuff? Do I go, do I do something else? What do I do? And honestly, I can't answer those questions. I couldn't at the moment, but I was just realized how drained I am because this year has been just a constant cycle of trying and doing to the point I was losing motivation. I was losing my motivation to even do anything. You can only sit on the couch and watch TV and avoid the issue for so long until you bump your head and realize this ain't working. I can no longer avoid the issues that are there that I have to face. I can no longer hold on to things that, trying to adjust my phone, sorry. I can no longer hold on to stuff that has happened. I have to let go. But yeah, that wall hit me hard. Honestly, I don't have any grand advice for you, except if you need to, cry about it, write about it, scream about it. I sat in my car and I think I cried and just had a conversation with the Lord through the tears. A bit of raised voice, not yelling. I didn't want people to think I was crazy for about 5 minutes. Did I feel better when I finished? Nope, did not feel better. Because I want answers. I want to know what's next. I want to know what should I do. I want to know what's around the corner. I want to know, did I make a good decision? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I moved too soon. Just all those questions in my head. By Saturday night, I was a little better. On Sunday, I was better. Today is Monday when I'm recording this, and I'm in a better state of mind. And I've had to think about the good things that have happened, the great things that have been accomplished over the last year, and even just the full year of, I know we're only in October of 2022. I launched a book with 4 other beautiful Black women. The Ashes Have Voices. If you don't have yours, get yours today at Amazon. Okay, it really is a good book. And I'm not saying that just because I'm one of the authors. But, that was one thing. I have been booked for a couple movies, quite a few commercials. That's something to be grateful for. I have my own place. Just things that have worked out for me that probably should not have worked out. It's been interesting. I've had to learn a lot about myself, and I just sometimes shake my head. I'm thinking, I've been on my own for a long time. But this part of the journey at this stage of my life feels so different. And it may be for the first time in a long time, it really matters what happens. I believe that's part of the reason I have felt stuck. I believe that is part of the reason that I have levels of disappointment and sadness because I want so much for myself and for my life. And it's hard. It's hard when you have those desires and things don't seem to be falling in place as you'd like. But I will leave you with this. It's not about what you see. A lot of times it's about what you don't see. We have to trust and believe that in the background, that God is working out, that heaven's working it out, that the universe is coming together and putting it together. We have to see the crumbs along the way that someone, and I had a conversation with somebody, and that's what they called it. We have to see the crumbs along the way and gather them and savor them and know that it is working out for our good. We have to celebrate one thing every day, at least once a week, if not every day. What great happened? What unexpected happened? What went well? Or even a reaction that you usually give to something that you didn't do, you handled it well. You have to celebrate it. Everything is in the moments, and that's what I'm realizing more and more, and I'm cherishing the moments each and every day. So though on Saturday I yelled at God. Yep, I'm still here. And just told him, and honestly, 50 times over, Lord, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm trying. I'm tired. I'm changing and growing, but I'm tired. But I had to look back at the same time and realize how far I've come. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. You've come so far. It may look like you're in the same place, but look at the small stuff. You have a better attitude about things. You're more grateful about stuff. You realize that you've learned some new skills. You've done some new things. You've gone different places. You've met new people. And even if you're in a place of, because sometimes we go through a season of isolation. Even if you're in a season of isolation, there is joy in that. And the question is, what's the purpose of it? But you can get through it. So celebrate. Celebrate every day. You can even be like me on those days where you hit that wall and just cry and say you're tired. But celebrate each day. I'm not back at 100%, but you know what? I'm okay with that because I know each and every day I am going to get better because I know it is working out for my good. I know that I am in the place that I should be. And even if I did make a bad decision, I have to trust that the Lord will redeem it all, that the universe will work it out, that it will all come together one way or another for my good. And the same thing for you. So I challenge you, no matter where you are, celebrate yourself. Celebrate each milestone as you go along. And don't forget to breathe, because that's what I forgot to do. I am Celeste Jonay. Speak your truth. Live with transparency. You will see the triumph.